Screaming won't help.
Who is that? I can hear you, but I can't see you. What's going on? Who are you? Please don't hurt me. My family has money, and they will give you whatever you want. Please don't hurt me, I'm begging you.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm tied to the tree just like you are.
What's going on? Please tell me what is tied to this tree. Something's not right.
I wish I knew. I woke up tied to the tree just like you. I didn't even know you was over there, so I started hearing your chains move. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Who is that? Come on over here now. I got something for you. Sorry.
Did you hit me?
You might want to stay down.
Why? Are you gonna hit me again?
I said I'm sorry once. I'm not gonna say it again.
What happened? Why are we here?
Good luck getting out those cuffs. I've been trying since last night, and I'm still here. But all I know is I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to go now.
What are you doing?
Stand up. Stand up, come closer. We might be able to help each other get out these chains. Stand up. Then stretch out your arm. Shit! What are we doing out here?
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
What it look like?
Well, could you please stop?
What? Stop pissing? Not defend you? You ain't never seen a man piss before?
Yes. Just not a black.
Not a black what? Go ahead and say it. Not a black man? Out here in the woods, tied to a tree, and all you care about is a black man pissing.
I've got a really big knot on my head.
Don't worry, it'll go down.
Where did you get that?
Where did I get what?
That limb?
From where else? The ground.
Seems strange. Everything's so in place. So why would whoever brought us out here leave that within distance for you to grab?
Knowing that you could hit them with it and knock them out, like you did me.
I don't know. Maybe you need to ask them when you see them.
Maybe they left something else out here.
What are you looking for?
It's something they could have left out here. That's what I thought.
What do you have?
It's a note.
What'd it say? Excuse me. What'd it say?
To Becky and James. I'm glad you were able to find this note. That shows me you're not a dumb couple. Which one of you thought to look around for clues? I bet it was you, Becky. Okay, let's get to the point. You both were brought out here for the same purpose. And that purpose can save your lives. Or possibly end it if you don't figure it out. So get to know each other and find out the truth.
That's it? Come on, it got to be more than that.
That's it. Do you want to read it for yourself?
Yeah. What's this shit? I don't even know you.
We're not a couple.
This got to be a joke or something.
This doesn't look like a damn joke, James. It is James, isn't it?
Can you turn around,
Why?
please?
Oh, I guess I need to be mad now. You got to take a piss.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That's a helicopter. Help! Help! I'm down here! Help! Help! Help!
Stop all of that. They can't see you.
It was worth a try.
I'm missing too. Why they can't be looking for both of us?
My father's the CEO of Carmichael Plastic. They are looking for me. But now they're gone. Thanks.
Well, go ahead and take your piss. I'm so hungry I could eat these sticks. If I was at home right now, I had that grill smoking. I'm talking about some leg quarters, some turkey burgers, some of those beef hot dogs. I'm talking about smoke everywhere. The whole neighborhood smoking. Cause what they do? Leave us out here to starve to death or something? Cause I'm telling you, if I don't get something to eat soon, I'm not gonna make it.
It'll take more than a day without food to kill you. It'll take a few weeks, so. Water, on the other hand, we have a few days without that.
Now how you know all that, Miss Smarty Pants? You a doctor or something?
Well, don't get mad at me, because I know about more than just rap music and football.
Rap music and football? Really? That's all you think I know? Oh, I mean, excuse me. All me and my people know.
I didn't say all of you, but most of you.
That's a damn shame.
What is?
After all this damn time, y'all still don't have any clue about us.
Don't have a clue? It is all over the news every day. Stealing, murder, rapes. Hell, you guys take over the news.
So you believe everything you see on TV? That just proves my damn point right there.
What point?
That riches don't buy intelligence.
Whatever. We just need to figure out that riddle on that damn piece of paper, and then maybe we can go back to our own lives. You can go back to grilling and believing whatever it is you want, and I can go back to believing what I want.
Let me ask you a question since you know everything. Are there more black men in prison or in college?
Prison.
Wrong answer. And we have to get out this predicament. You can go Google it or something.
Once again, Becky Carmichael, the daughter of David Carmichael, CEO of Carmichael Plastics, has been missing for 48 hours, and the police believe foul play is involved. If you know anything, please contact local police. And now back to our music.
Wake up. Wake up. I guess they didn't leave it to starve after all.
You've got some water also. Whoa, you're not gonna give me half of it?
Of course I am. I'm not that damn selfish. I'm gonna eat my half and give you the rest.
Well, you could have split it, given me my half, all before you took a bite out of the sandwich.
I could have. Just drink your half of the water and give me the rest.
Well, when I'm ready.
Just don't put your mouth all on that damn bottle. I don't want your damn germs.
That's why I wanted you to split that. I don't want yours either. This is getting old. I am tired of going over the same information with you. It's something you're not telling me.
I can say the same thing about you. You might got skeletons in your closet.
I've told you that I'm Becky Carmichael. My father is the CEO of Carmichael Plastic. I went to private school and then Yale Business School. You've said that you're James Michael. You graduated from Rocky Mount High School. You have brothers and sisters and you're not working.
You got a good memory.
I need to get out of here because I am about to lose my mind.
Quit hiding and come out. Come on. I'm gonna bust you across your damn head. This shit ain't funny. Tie someone to a tree and leave them. When I put my hands on you, I'm gonna kill you.
I think they've gone now. Calm down. And I guess this is for you.
Why it gotta be for me? Cause I'm black? That's why I hate y'all white people, always judging me. And since you wanna know so much more about me, I'll tell you. Yeah, I listen to a little rap music. But I had a scholarship to play basketball at North Carolina State. And guess what happened? Some girl said I raped her. Just because her father found out and then threatened to take everything that she had, she ruined my life just to keep all her materialistic shit. Go to prison for rape and see how they treat you. Get out of jail and then see how many people really gonna give you a job. And all those people who talking about you didn't do it, when you get out of jail, ain't none of them gonna give you a second chance. And yeah, she was white, just like you.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. What's the girl's name?
Emily Matthews,
Where's she from?
Nashville.
Do you know where she works now or anything else about her?
Damn, what's up with all the questions? All I know is she's a nurse, she works at Nash General Hospital, she's married to a doctor. He's a black guy, ain't that some shit?
Well, I don't see how she could connect us. I don't know her. I'm not a nurse. Don't know any black doctors. And I'd never go to Nash General.
Where you learn how to do that?
What?
Twirl that ball on your finger like that.
That's nothing.
It's something. Preppy little white girls like yourself don't go around twirling balls on their fingers. Evidently the ball was for you.
You know what?
Nope, but I know you're gonna tell me.
Basketball used to be my favorite sport. I used to go out and dribble every day, but only when my dad wasn't home. He didn't think girls should play basketball. Turns them into lesbians. We don't like lesbians, because that's against God. But I haven't touched a ball since I was 8. No one would even know that.
Well, maybe we got more in common than we thought.
How did you get that?
Easily. Took the cuffs off, walked to you, picked the ball up, came back over here, and put my cuffs back on.
So now you're a comedian.
Nope. Ask dumb questions, you get dumb answers.
That's really gonna help us out here.
Nope, but it makes me feel better. No food today. But they did come out here last night. And I tried my best to stay up. Because I guess when you're hungry, you just fall asleep faster. What do you think they do? Stay out in the woods and watch us until we fall asleep?
Could have kept this.
Nah. Bring back too many memories. Just tell me more about your father.
Not much to tell. He's a fine man.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Why would you ask me if I'm sure about that?
Calm down. I'm just asking. You just didn't seem like you were sure if you knew he was a good man or not.
Look, James. My father is the greatest dad in the world. One day he's gonna own my grandfather's company, and then he's gonna leave it to me.
What? That make him the greatest dad in the world because he's leaving you a company?
Yeah. That's what men do. They take care of their kids. They don't leave them, run off and have more kids, and then leave those too.
I can't even get mad with you. You got a valid point right there.
I'm just saying.
Well, men don't go around teaching their daughters how to discriminate against lesbians or any other type of group of people. I'm just saying. Well, I gotta be honest. My father did leave us when I was young. He went to the store to get some milk and never came back. And that was about 25 years ago.
What about your grandfather? Was he around?
My father's dad died when he was young. He got murdered. My mother's father, well, he wasn't ever even mentioned. My mother didn't even talk about it. So far as men in my life, there weren't many. Tell me about your mother.
Nice, quiet, obedient. That pretty much sums her up.
Is that you?
Hell no. No man is gonna control me, ever. And that's why I want out of here, because he is not going to control me.
How you know it's a man?
Because women don't play games like this.
You think this a game? I guess they did leave us some water. I guess we need more water than food. This stuff is amazing. Hey. Hey. You okay? Shit. Shit. What was that? Did they drug us or something? What's that?
I found it.
Is it loaded?
It's left with one bullet and this note. Becky and James, I see that you guys are getting to know each other, and you're getting closer to the truth. So keep talking and figure this out. And oh yeah, I hear and see everything you do. And yes, I am in control. The reason I drugged you was to prove that, but it won't happen again, so feel free to drink and eat when provided. I don't lie so you can believe me. Now let's get to the gun. If you guys don't figure this out in 3 days, one of you is going to have to shoot the other. And remember, I don't lie.
This some sick shit. Now one of us is supposed to die? Someone help!
Calm down, James.
You calm down.
I'm not the one yelling.
Well, give me the gun and let me see how calm you'll be.
We've been over this how many times? That cell tower is the only one in the area. And it's several miles away. So that makes the nearest house 5 miles? You were the one who told me that on day 1, so calm down.
This shit is freaking me out.
That's what they want. But now we have something to use on them if we have to. So let's get back to trying to figure this out. We were drugged, again, just like when they brought us out here.
But this time the effects of the drugs didn't last that long. So they know how much to give us.
Which that could be somebody in a medical field. Like a doctor, or a nurse.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
If you're thinking about Emily or her husband, the doctor, then yes.
But why? We had sex about 5 or 6 times before her father found out. She had no reason to be mad at me. If anything, she needed to be tied to the tree.
Maybe she's embarrassed and wants to get back at you. Women can be pretty vindictive.
Trust me, I know. I have sisters. I know how you guys can be. But still, I don't understand how that involves you.
That's the part I can't figure out either.
Did you sleep with her husband?
What?
Have you ever slept with a black doctor before? Don't get mad at me, I'm just asking. White girls, even though their fathers are racist, asleep with a black man at least once.
Never. Never, never. Not a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that. How dare you? What kind of girl do you think I am? I'm not a whore or a slut or anything else like that.
Why did you say lawyer? You said doctor or lawyer. We weren't even talking about lawyers. That just came out the blue. We have to put everything on the table. We want to figure this out, Becky. Or else we might have to use that gun. Now, I done put some real shit on the table for you. Now it's time for you to do the same.
There was a black guy who liked me years ago.
Go ahead.
He worked for the firm that handled my grandfather's accounts. He was new, not a partner or anything, but smart as hell. And he liked me. I was 18, he was 22. Sometimes I would go over for my grandfather, and he would go out of his way to make himself seen. He was really nice. Sometimes I went by just for the attention.
Then what happened?
We were talking one day, and my father stopped by to drop off some papers. He saw us talking, and he snapped. He slapped me. And called me all kinds of names. Names I will never repeat.
I can understand that.
My father had him fired. That was about 10 years ago. I think he works for the state now as a public defender. That was the last time I saw Stephen.
Stephen who?
Williams?
Stephen Williams.
Yeah, do you know him?
Damn. He tried to help me clean up my rape case. I mean, get my records expunged so I could get a job.
Why didn't you let him help?
Because he was black.
And?
How was he gonna help? I needed an old white man that knew the law.
And you think I'm racist? Why don't you trust black people? Hell, from what I can tell, you don't trust white people either. Who do you trust? I need to know.
I mean, God, that's it.
God.
Yeah, God.
How can you trust God but not people? Isn't that a contradiction? Don't they go hand in hand?
Nope. People lie, cheat, and steal.
That's true, but there are some really nice people in all races.
Like Stephen.
Yeah, like Stephen.
Don't let your father hear you talk like that. He might disown you.
You're right. There's something I've always wondered, but never asked.
Uh-oh. What is it? It's about my black people?
No, it's nothing like that. But if so many people believe in God, and there is a church on every corner, then why is there so much hate in the world?
Kind of strange you'll ask that question right there. I've been thinking to myself for the longest. Why does America seem like it's so divided on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock? When it seems like we should be the most united. But instead, blacks go their way and whites go their way.
Good point. James. James.
I fell asleep again. Damn. I keep trying to stay up every night, but I never can.
It's okay.
Phew. Guess they decided to feed us today. But after yesterday, I don't know if I should or not. But he did say he'd keep his word. Here goes nothing. Guess I'll live.
Let's give this a try. I think it's fine.
I guess he is a man of his word.
That scares me.
Why? Oh.
But if we can just figure this out, no one has to get shot.
Well, come on. Let's figure this thing out then. We got Emily and her husband.
We have Stephen Williams. Maybe they could be connected.
Could they be related?
Who?
The doctor and the lawyer. I mean, they both went to college, graduated, ended up with good professions. Some educated black men.
No, Stephen said he was an only child. His mother died at a young age when he was raised by his grandmother. She helped him pay his way through Harvard, and then she died before graduation.
So that rules them out being brothers. Could you and Emily be related? I mean, y'all could be second or third cousins or something.
think so. I mean, the Carmichaels is a pretty small family. We don't have many kids. There's only a few of us living. My grandfather had one son. My father had one daughter. My mother had a brother, but he didn't have any children, so that left me without cousins on either side. There's not a lot of us, so if I had an Emily in my family, I think I would know by now. Could you be related to the doctor?
I know all my people. We have a family reunion every year. It'd be about 100 folks. All the cousins come through. A doctor would have stood out. And a lawyer too.
Well, I guess that leaves our love of basketball. What's going on?
I don't know. But I can't see anything anywhere.
Me either.
What is he trying to do, scare us?
They're doing a damn good job.
You know how to use that?
One good thing my daddy taught me. How to defend myself. I've been shooting since I was age 7. Could handle a shotgun since I was 16. My grandfather had one just like this. Single shot, single barrel shotgun. Not everything my dad taught me was exactly right. So sometimes having a father isn't all it's cracked up to be.
You said earlier that your daddy was gonna leave you a company. Why not your grandfather?
Well, Granddaddy's leaving it in my dad's name, so he can make the final decision.
What final decision? Who else can he leave it to?
No one?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, there is no decision.
You don't know my grandfather. He's not like my father at all. He would give it to a complete stranger if he felt like it. They're not alike at all, and that's probably why they don't get along.
You sure you don't want to give me that gun?
No. I think I'll handle it. Besides, I've seen how you black people shoot in movies. You don't hit a thing. It's colder tonight.
I'm just glad it hasn't rained.
I don't want to get wet and cold, but I could use a little rain. I know I smell like a skunk.
Me too. And I bet you my breath smell like a used baby diaper.
Oh! That was funny.
I've been told I was a comedian once or twice.
So who's gonna take the first shift?
I'll take it. But I feel a whole lot better if I had that gun. I mean, if somebody come out here tonight, I could defend it.
If that happens, wake me up. We are getting to know each other. But I don't trust you like that. Yet.
over there and shoot him! Shoot him!
I can't see anything!
Just shoot!
And lose our only bullet? I don't think so! Damn!
Told you to give me the gun!
What happened?
You didn't give me the gun, that's what happened!
So you're blaming this on me?
I'm getting tired of your shit, you know that?
I've been tired of yours.
You got a gun right there. Then go ahead and take me out of here. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm tired of this shit. I'm frustrated. I'm hungry. I just want the hell out of here.
Me too. Or do you think I like being tied to this damn tree? I want to be in my house, in my own bed.
I'm sorry. He took my stick. I wonder what he has up his sleeve next.
How do you know it's a he?
I saw the shape. It was a man, either a large woman with some big shoulders.
Was he black or white?
I couldn't tell. Damn, I messed up.
Don't blame yourself. We at least know it's a man. That brings us a little closer to the truth. And we still have 2 more days to figure it out. Last night, I was thinking about Steven.
Okay.
When he approached you, how much was he going to charge you for sealing your records?
That's a strange thing. Said he'd do it for nothing. Said the firm would take care of it.
So the largest firm on the East Coast was going to help you for free?
That's what he said. Stopped by my house one day out the blue and made me the offer. But I was so angry those days, I didn't want to speak to anyone.
How long ago was that?
I was 2 years out of prison. So that made me 24. I'm 34 now. So it was 10 years ago.
If he was still with the firm, then that was before my father had him fired. So we knew him at the same time. This is getting strange. We both knew Steven at the same time, and that happened to be when my family went through its roughest patch.
What do you mean?
Like I said, my father's a nice man, but there was a time of about a year where he snapped. Something between my grandfather and him.
Something like what?
They never said. I just remember work was really awkward, and my father got really distant from my mother and I. He started spending more and more time by himself. Started hating everybody, especially blacks.
What about your grandfather?
No, he's the total opposite. He loves everybody. Thinks that everyone deserves to be treated the same. Hell, he would have driven Rosa Parks wherever she wanted to go.
And that was funny.
My grandmother, on the other hand, is just like my father.
Well, how was she acting about 10 years ago?
Pissed about something, but like my father, never spoke about it. And then it just seemed to go away. Everyone went back to being themselves.
You never found out what was wrong?
You have to know my father. You do not ask my father anything. He tells you exactly what he wants you to know, and I guess he didn't want me to know.
Well, that could be the connection. Everything seemed to happen about the same time, around 10 years ago. But the only problem is, I don't know your daddy. But you know what? Come to think about it, I did apply for a job at one of y'all warehouses when I first got out of prison. But I got turned down.
Did you stay awake all night?
Yep. If he was coming back, I was going to be up.
That makes me feel safe.
Excuse me?
You keeping watch makes me feel safe. To be honest, you intimidated me at the beginning. Frightened me. You have a lot of built-up rage inside of you, and when you're angry it shows. I know if he ever got close enough, you'd kill him with your bare hands.
Well, I'm sorry for being so angry with you. It's not your fault that we tied up here to these chains. Everything just reminds me of being locked up in prison. That first night, I almost went crazy. If you weren't out here, I would have lost it. So I needed you too.
Thank you.
These last 10 years been really strange.
I know, but they wouldn't tell me anything. And I asked repeatedly. I went to my grandmother's house, and she just got very angry and yelled at me and told me to leave it alone. So I got in my car and drove off.
Well, it was not only with you. I was up thinking last night. And my mother started receiving a lot of money during that time. Whole attitude got better. She works at a pharmacy on Raleigh Road as a pharmacy tech. But they're not paying her that much money.
When you say a lot of money, how much are you talking about?
She had enough to pay the bills, get food, and get another car.
She never told you where she got this.
You don't know my mother. If she wants you to know something, she'll tell you.
She sounds like my daddy.
When she first got the money, she left me alone. She didn't bother me about getting a job. I still tried getting one. I mean, I had a few. But every time they found out about my record, they would fire me. And if I was honest from the beginning, they wouldn't hire me.
That says a lot about your character. If you were lazy, you wouldn't have even tried to get a job.
And she's still receiving money. There's always envelopes with her name on it, on the kitchen table.
Is there a return address? Dumb question. Where's the basketball?
He had it on his arm when he walked away.
So he took the ball and the stick?
Yes?
I wonder why.
I'm thinking he'd bring him out here as clues and take them back when not needed. That first night, he knew I'd be afraid and use that stick to hit the nearest thing to me.
The knot's almost gone.
And he knew exactly where to place the chains so we couldn't help one another get out of them.
The basketball was a major clue.
He's a smart somebody. But there got to be something he's missing.
There is. And we'll figure it out. You can keep this. Are you gonna stand up and get it? I'm not gonna ask you twice. But don't miss.
Why did you do that?
I'm tired of him being in control of everything. I bet he didn't think I was gonna do that, so now he's not in control.
I'm beginning to like you, lady.
Ditto. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes. Her name is Wanda.
Do you love her?
That's my baby. We've been dating for 2 years. I met her in the grocery store one day, buying some charcoals for the grill. You know how much I love my grill. And she has a 4-year-old son named Jalen. I love him to death. And he thinks the world of me. I'm the only father he knows.
Are you gonna marry her someday?
She wants me to move in right now. But I'm not comfortable. But as soon as I'm able to be the provider, it will.
Then I hope we can get out of here, so that can happen.
What about you? You have somebody?
No, I'm single. I spend most of my time in the office. I'm trying to learn everything I can, so when I run the company, I can take it global. I've already found some places that could have some improvements, and we could add 10% growth to the company.
Did you bring that to your father's attention?
I tried, but he is so stubborn. He thinks my business degree is just a piece of paper.
What about your grandfather?
He's letting my father make all the decisions. Which, for the most part, he's doing a good job. He's just not up to date on the most recent technological advances. He's getting better.
You love him, don't you?
Yeah. Besides a few prejudices, he's a good man.
We all have them. Here I am, trying to put all white ladies in a box because of what Emily did. But here comes Becky Carmichael and changes all that.
Did I do that? I guess we're both growing out here.
It's amazing how one event can change your perspective on things, whether it be good or bad.
It's sad that in most cases it's a bad thing.
I guess people can remember the bad over the good. I guess it's human nature.
You're right. And that's why I want to figure out what happened to your mom and my dad 10 years ago. It could be the piece of this puzzle that ties everything together. Your family was so happy and mine was so sad. My granddad stayed the same.
What you mean he stayed the same?
Well, he had a black friend named Doug. Head janitor for 30 years at his building. They have lunch every day. It's like he was his son. Hired him right out of high school, and no matter how angry my dad was at that time, Granddad would never let him mess with Doug.
How do you and Doug get along?
It's funny, even though my dad always taught me to be careful around blacks and not trust them, I always felt like Doug was the uncle I never had. I felt safe around him. I knew he would protect me if he could. He puts me in the mind of you.
You don't have to lay it on that thick. I'm already on your side.
I'm not. I bet if you wore a hoodie, you'd even look like him.
Why a hoodie?
What he always wore. I think he has them in all colors. I think he likes to wear them because they cover his face, and he's ashamed that he can't speak. Birth defect left him unable to talk.
Dang!
I know. I can't imagine not being able to communicate with people.
Not that. The hoodie. He was wearing a hood.
Who?
The figure that left out here with my stick and the ball had a hoodie on.
No, it wouldn't be him.
Well, I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to. I can see it on your face. I just told you he would always protect me.
Where does he live? Come on, Becky, we got to cover all the bases. Where does he live?
On Old Raleigh Road. The apartment's behind the grocery store. I know because I've driven him there. He usually rides a bike. Except when it's raining.
Don't tell me. A big green bike.
Yeah? How do you know? Do you know Doug?
Yes. He stays in my neighborhood. I see him all the time. He ride that bike all over town.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. I seen him last week, and he just stared at me. I thought it was strange. But I didn't say anything to him.
He couldn't have brought us out here. He loves my grandfather. He would never do anything to hurt him or me.
Did Doug know you knew how to play basketball when you were young?
He gave me my first basketball. But it's not him, James.
I thought that basketball looked old and worn. Hell, it could have been the basketball that he gave you.
I think you're wrong. He wouldn't do this. What does he have to gain, and why involve you?
I don't know. Now the children in my neighborhood, they joke on him because he can't talk. But I just leave him alone.
I don't understand. I've always treated him with love and respect.
Did your grandfather make him upset recently?
No! They were hanging out just the other day, laughing and joking like always.
Does he drive? Because I know he didn't bring us out here on that bike.
My grandfather gave him a van a few years back, but he only ever drives it when he's running errands for my father. He leaves it at work. He didn't do this, he wouldn't.
You can remain quiet for the rest of the night. If Doug did bring us out here, it's not your fault. He the one has a problem, not you.
I don't know how I could be so wrong. I am usually so good at judging people.
We still don't know it's him, Becky. There's plenty of people that wear hoodies this time of the year.
It's him. Something in my gut is telling me it's him. But I don't understand why. I've always treated him all these years with love, and I thought he loved me. And I said you were like him.
So I guess you want the gun back now. You gonna put me in the same category as you put Doug? I mean, get up. I don't want it anymore if you can't trust me.
I don't even care. He can come out tonight, walk around, pick up the gun, the sticks, the straw. I don't even care anymore. You do whatever you want. I am so done with this. If I die tomorrow, so be it.
Who are you? Are you Doug? So I guess you're gonna shoot me now, huh? Oh, I forgot. You can't talk. Wake up, Becky. We got a visit. Becky.
Why, Doug? You were my grandfather's closest friend. He always treated you like a son. Why would you do this? I thought you loved my family. I thought you loved me. You've had dinner at our house, I bet over 1,000 times. You were at my baptism. You did everything with my family. Why? Dear Becky, I know you're asking yourself why you were brought out in the woods and tied to a tree. That reason will be revealed to you in a short matter of time. But first, I must know if you figured out the truth. We did figure it out. It was you who brought us out here. If you were listening to everything we said, then you would know that we figured it out last night. I don't know what got into you, but I won't tell anyone. It'll be our secret. Just let me get back to my family. I know they're missing me, and James, his family's missing him too.
What do I have to do with this shit? You stay in my neighborhood. I see you riding your bike all over the place. But I don't talk to you. I never harmed you. So why was I brought out here? Dear James, you and I have never met before, but we do have something in common. The reason you were brought out here is to find yourself, and by doing that, you will understand the real meaning of life. You give us notes with riddles on them like it's a game? She told you we figured it out last night. You said you was a man of your word, so let us go. What that's supposed to mean? Take a minute? Hell, I don't understand sign language.
I think he's trying to say only one of us has to die. Or one of us is getting out of these woods.
Don't that mean the same thing? You done messed up now. You don't think I'll shoot you? Tie me up to a tree and leave me out here for days? Feed me a sandwich? Say good night.
Don't do it, James!
What you mean don't do it? What? You done forgot what happened? You forgot what he did to us? Took all our rights? I haven't did anything to him. I'm not saying you have. But somebody in your family has really pissed him off.
I don't think somebody's pissed him off. I think he was sent here by my grandfather.
Huh?
He would have never thought of this on his own. There is something we're missing.
You still thinking some type of game?
Think about it. What would he have to gain by killing one of us? The other would just walk free, and he would go to prison, and we both know he wouldn't do very well in prison. Can't speak. And the notes. The first two we got were typed, but these were handwritten. And I swear it looks just like my grandfather's handwriting. All the letters I had him sign at work. It's his handwriting.
What's funny? I have this gun in my hand, I can take your life away. So what the hell is funny? Stop moving, or I'll shoot you.
What's going on, Doug? Is the answer to the riddle that my grandfather had us taken out here?
It all ties in together.
Huh?
Who would have known you knew how to play basketball? Who would have known about me and the attorney? Who would have known you knew how to shoot a rifle? Your grandfather would have known all these questions. But my question is, why does this concern me? I bet you know the reason, don't you? And I bet you it's the reason why your grandmother and your dad were so upset. What would make them so upset they wouldn't speak to the rest of your family? Or have such a hatred for black people?
And where did your mother get all the money? No.
I won't do it either.
I knew you guys would figure this out. You are both intelligent in your own way. Becky, you are the light of my world. Your heart is very pure, you just have a few prejudices that were taught to you by a man who loves you greatly. He and I have talked and he assured me this would change. James, you are equally intelligent, and even though your life has been full of ups and downs, you still have a genuine love of people under that hard shell. And I too have spoken with the lady that loves you more than life and worked things out with her. I hated to bring you two together like this, but thought it would be the best way for you to understand each other, as I need you two to take the company I created to the next level. So I would like to formally tell you that each of you are looking at your first cousin. Love, your granddad.